The SAMI methods and their business approach really fits into what we expected them to be. It's very professional in terms of how they approach it and successful. I mean, we are really delivering the results. So it's a pretty good process and it's really working. Specifically now working on a change project actually is that people is much more difficult to change their way of working. I mean, old habits, in SASOL's instance, 25 years plus experience of most of our individuals to doing the wrong things. To be able to change that, it takes such an effort. But we have managed that in the 2 years. I mean, there's a lot of stakeholder management been done so far. And yeah, we've done a fine job with them. So I think the approach is pure, it's sound. Change management methods that Samicorp brought to the table is, or still bringing to the table actually, is that typically communication and stakeholder management. Yes, we had to support Samicorp because of the complexity of the environment, because of the culture, you know, to help them and enable them to be able to do it. But stakeholder management, yes, we do it right through the company. I think in terms of communication, whatever communication is necessary, I think the change management really that brought the big change is that coaching methods, which we didn't have in the past. To me, show the way by means of the consultants and empowering our own coaches, and by the end of the day, empowering our own leadership to become coaches for PDRs and for weekly scheduling meetings and plant walkdowns and so on. That's bringing a big change. I think the meeting effectiveness analysis, which we normally do after a meeting to review, was this meeting really effective? That is a good method. I think it's been built into the way we work, and that was that still is the big benefit in terms of the change method that Samicorp is bringing to the table. But again, as said, you know, we are in a partnership here. SASOL and Samicorp operates in a partnership. That really helps, because when you see you need to help Samicorp and vice versa, Samicorp, where they identify a need to help us, that's really working well. So the project managers and the coaches are really bringing, and the consultants are really bringing this to the table. So I think that close partnership is really the key to the proper change management. And as we go along, we identify the loopholes and we change that and support that and trying to embed it, which I think we are successful in, yes. It's a tough environment, you know, changing the South African SASOL culture here at Secunda with this major, huge plant we've got. Different people, different equipment, different issues all over the place. I mean, thinking about working with these numbers of artisans and group leaders and production people that's supplying and sorting out these issues is massive. It's really massive. But for sure, yes, we did it. I think we are achieving what we are supposed to achieve in terms of the benefits case. I think we are achieving in terms of the culture change we have to do, and we are on our way to really sustain what we have installed here. I mean, to me, the measure of success is that we, by now, already certified most business units to be competent in the work management process. And it's a foundation for us to build and sustain and go to world class with this. Yeah, for sure, expectations are there, and I think we are quite happy in terms of where we are.